Hello, beautiful soul family. It's Breanne here. Thank you for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Readings with Breanne. Today I'm going to be doing a tarot card pull with you guys here, and this is going to be about Liam Payne. Now, he was a boy band member of One Direction here, and he recently died after falling from the balcony of his hotel room in Buenos Aires. So there's definitely lots of conspiracies and speculations already on this passing of Liam Payne. And I wanted to pull the tarot to see, like, was this an accident? Is there something more to it? What's the momentum of this situation? Now, I don't really follow this band too closely. I mean, I've heard of them, of course, but I'm gonna pull a tarot pull just on Liam Payne's energy to see kind of what's coming up there, and then the situation as well. Now, again, so many different things spiraling around on the internet right now, and there were talks about him being very erratic and just a lot of like destructive behavior in the hotel from staff members apparently reporting that day. So let's dive right into it and see what messages, see what's coming out with the tarot today. All right, so let's look into the energy of Liam Payne before he's passing here, because again, there's tons of different theories and conspiracies already spiraling online, but I wanted to see, like, what, I'm not too familiar with this boy band member, so I just wanted to look, even out of my personal curiosity, what is the energy of Liam Payne? Let's see what's coming out with the cards. What is the overall energy spirit with Liam Payne? What was he going through prior to his passing here? Okay, we've got the Lovers in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. Sorry guys, this deck is a little bit new, so I'm just starting to get the hang of this one here. This one is the King of Pentacles in reverse. The Hierophant in that present moment. The Empress. We have the Emperor. And the Star in reversal. Yikes, you guys. Look at this. Look at all these reversals. You know what? So if we kind of dig into his energy. Now, I believe there was a video that I guess he posted before this all happened with him and his current girlfriend. And I mean, it kind of seemed like things were okay. You know what's just really weird about this? Because he's also talked, I've read he's been publicly open about certain addictions he's had with drugs, alcohol, and that sort of thing. But you know what's weird is there's like no swords coming out here, which is quite interesting. We have a lot of major arcanas, you guys. Look at this. We have the Chariot, we have the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Star, the Empress, we have the Emperor. Like, look at all this energy. This is really quite interesting. So he is coming up as the Lovers in reverse, and then something that did not work out as expected here. So there is just a lack of direction in his life over the situation. I think some of this could have like stemmed from maybe a relationship that really didn't work out the way he planned. But what's interesting is the Lovers doesn't have to necessarily always be that romantic partner here. This could be his career, his love for making music, and something is being blocked. He's like consistently being blocked by obstacles. We have the Hierophant. So I haven't even pulled on the energy of, was this whole thing, was it more suspicious, or was it just, a fluke? Was it an accident? Did he, I think I also read that he did not like brace for impact when he fell from the 3rd floor. So it's kind of that energy of like, was he even conscious at the time, or he was kind of out of it at the time? Could have been to certain medications, certain drugs, right? So Overall, though, just with his energy, it feels like there's consistently blocks by certain individuals here, which is quite interesting. The Empress in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the Star in reverse, you guys. Like, what? The Hierophant is usually often my darker cult card as well. So I didn't want to like jump to conclusions and say, like, is this a sacrifice? So the fact that we also have the Star in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse, this is like despair. This is a lack of faith, definitely having a lack of boundaries. So I do, without a doubt, don't think there was a struggle with certain medications or certain, yeah, certain medications or certain substance abuse here as well. See, definitely feels like he was fighting some demons here. Motel, hotel, debt on the back here. Okay, so kind of interesting here. The past energy, we have the King of Pentacles in reversed and the organized crime. There's definitely a feeling of him losing his grip on things. I don't know if there was some career issues happening, or it's like, I don't know how has he put out any new music lately? Or I really don't even know. I should have looked that up a little bit more before I did that. But there's just an energy. This is kind of like almost also a out of money. This is unsuccessful. This is instability. It could represent a collapse, like his empire that he built up collapsed here. So I do think there was maybe a little bit of shady business going on in the background, but I feel like kind of weird though, fraud over the Hierophant here. So I'm almost wondering, like, if fraud, we have the tunnel, drugs and poison, definitely, that came out over his energy, and he's been very much open with that. So was this, I mean, I guess the next question we can ask, was this actually an accident, or did he kind of go a little too overboard on a bender and he was unconscious or not fully aware of what he was doing and he fell? Was there more to it? The fact that we have the cleanup though and the Emperor here, you guys, is like, I don't know. I'm a little bit on the fence that there does have a bit of a, it's like this is kind of an abuse of power. This is controlling something. So it feels like somebody wanted to clean something up. So I don't know, was he about to expose something? I mean, possibility, but let's see. I don't feel like this was though. Okay, what I will say, let's pull the energy of his death then, because I don't get that this was necessarily something that it kind of just got out of hand, is what it feels like. I feel like he definitely dealt with quite a bit of health issues, mental health issues with that Star in reverse. This is a lot of hopelessness and despair just going on a downward spiral here. But was his death an accident? Was Liam Payne's death an accident here? Was Liam Payne's death an accident? The Sun over that. Two of Swords in reverse. Justice in reverse. Yikes. Ten of Cups in reverse. Strength in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. And we have the Death card in reverse. Back of the deck, Two of Wands energy. It's really quite a sad energy, you guys, because the Sun in reverse is just a big pessimistic energy here. And it does look like over the situation, the Two of Swords in reverse is showing a state of confusion. So it feels like there's so much about him focusing on everything in his life that is not going right here. And it's like building up and building up, and he Yeah, I feel like he was in a really bad place with this energy, and he didn't have the strength to kind of hold on. But he didn't see his talent. He didn't look at the flip side of the coin. He's really focusing on absolutely everything. I don't know if there was some like legal stuff going on with his family, or like maybe that lovers came up in reverse, so there could be like legal proceedings that are not going in his favor when it comes to his family, or like maybe an ex-girlfriend, because he had a girlfriend now, so I feel like this could be an ex. He was married before too, so I think, right, he was married before, yes, or engaged or something of that matter. I feel like I'm going to say married because the justice is in reverse and the 10 of cups. So it feels like, you know, it could even be in regarding children. If there's a child involved here, definitely something not working out that was taking a big toll on him mentally here. The fact that we have the strength in the outcome here, I gotta say, I don't actually, I'm not getting that there were any kind of sacrificing energies. Like, not to say he hasn't dabbled in some more of the dark things, but I don't think it's to that extent. I feel like a lot of this situation is like this in terms of like, was this an accident? It does. I don't know if I want to say an accident, but I don't feel like there was other forces that took his life here. Not to say there weren't other people involved at some point, because we had the emperor, the empress, but it feels like his life, like he is done, he's depleted. The strength in reverse. This is a feeling of being inadequate, low self-esteem. He's like lack of confidence. He's just done. He's done, and he wants to kind of go home is what it feels like. The Chariot is in reverse. The Death is in reverse here. The Death in reverse is the repeating negative patterns, being resistant to change here. So it's a really sad energy. The Sun in reverse is a lot of pessimism, and it feels like he's just he's just done. That's what it feels like. He's going down this dark tunnel here. Going down this dark tunnel, and he doesn't have the strength here. So it's like, yeah. My goodness, that's pretty sad, you guys. Is there any other messages, anything else coming out when it comes to this Liam Payne's passing? Was there any other people involved? Was this a, you know, downward spiral? I really get this is more of a downward spiral, you guys. Judgment in reverse. Look at these major arcanas. Yep, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups, and we have the 9 of Cups. This is just really sad. Like, not 6 of Cups on the bottom, so it's kind of the energy of childhood, maybe family, children. But so, you guys, there's so much pessimism here. There's so much shattered dreams that I don't see this being some kind of spiritual sacrifice. I know there's lots of theories and a lot of that kind of stuff going on, but it feels like this is more of him dealing with life, and he's just in this energy. He's not strong enough. I feel like he kind of put on a happy face on the outside, but inside there's so much grief, so much sadness, it's so much unhappiness and lack of fulfillment coming out of this, like almost every single card here. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate he wasn't able to, I guess, get the help that he needed here. Judgment in reverse as well. This is, you know, indecisiveness, self-doubt. I'm wondering, like, I mean, I don't know that he necessarily went to this hotel to plan to do that day, or if this was just one thing led to another and he was taking certain prescription drugs or medicine, and it kind of just spiraled down. But he feels like he is, like, I'm seeing like the gas tank is empty here, like it's on E. Interesting. Well, that's what I have for you guys. I kind of a sad reading. I'm sending his soul lots of light. Let me know if what you guys think about this whole thing. I don't get that there was, I mean, I do think there was a little bit, we did have a little bit, yeah, there's the legal proceedings. We did have a bit here in some darker energies, but the fact that we have this devil sitting on his outcome too, it was kind of like the devil on the shoulders. There's just so many dark things that he's focusing on, and I feel like maybe a lot of it's too, I wouldn't be surprised, were there some legal things going on between him and an ex-wife or an ex-partner, because that Lovers in reverse came out, and it's like stuff that just builds and builds, and he's just stuck. He's like stuck in this, like the Judgment in reverse. He's stuck, he's not able to learn these karmic lessons. He's stuck in this loop is what it feels like. Oh boy. Well, that's what I have for you guys. Again, this is all alleged, but I don't see that there's anything really indicating an energy of like some kind of manipulation. I don't feel like somebody is well, we did have that cover up energy too, but I'm really getting this is more of him just going on a downward spiral, and he was not able to be strong enough to get himself out of it. Now, the thing is, was it an accident in terms of, okay, before we end this though, because it's like what I'm wondering though is, did he just take certain medication and he stumbled and he fell? Because they did say that he didn't brace upon falling, which makes me think, okay, was this actually, did he intend to take his life? It's more of like he just wasn't conscious, because the Two of Swords in reverse is like he's just confused, and I feel like he was under the influence of whatever it was he took at that time, and it was an accident. So let's just pull a couple more cards. Like during the day at that hotel, was his falling just due to an accident, or was this something that he planned? I feel like this is more of an accident, you guys. There it is. Yes, the same. Okay, it was an accident. The Two of Swords is confusion. So it's confusion. And the alarming tale of doom. So what is this? 10 of Swords. He was confused, and I feel like he stumbled and fell. That's strongly what I'm getting here. He was under the influence. He wasn't in a good state in that day or that weekend or that couple days he was there. He was not in a good state to start with, and he kind of went on. He had certain kind of things in his system, whatever he was taking, and I do think he stumbled and he lost whatever happened. Maybe lost his grip and he fell over there. So it feels like it is more not necessarily like, oh, I'm gonna go to this hotel and take my life, but it feels like he was very much in a very bad state mentally here. So all right, you guys, that's what I have for you. I'm sending you all lots of love and light, and I mean, please, if you guys are ever in a bad state, don't be, please reach out for help if mentally you feel like you need some help. There's hotlines, there's things you can contact, people you can contact to get help, okay? Lots of love and light to you all, and until next time, bye for now. And my October spooky special is still on for the next 2 weeks for the month of October. Get your mini tarot readings today for only $13.13. So book now at readingswithbreanne.com for some spooky, accurate tarot readings. Until next time, guys. Bye for now.